my YouTube channel, Tony Suvega. Today is Saturday, December 3, 2022, and it is the day of the tiger. Best colors to use or wear: green, light and dark shades of green. Do-it-yourself black and white Feng Shui. When we think of the tiger, we think of the ground. We think of the wood, of the tree, of the forest, of the wind, or of the air. We also think of the green, so much so of the dark or heavy shades of green like olive green. And the position is northeast, mid 2, northeast 3. The tiger and the rabbit has one deity in this, and it is Chang Ko Lao. So when we pray for this year of the tiger, it is best to call on Chang Ko Lao. When there is yellow star falling on the tiger, the air is affected or the wind is affected. The ground is also affected. This would mean also the shaking of the earth. The trees also include their fruits or what they bear. Slowly and slowly, we have to think that tiger, when Confucius say that there must be that white tiger in the west of your house, this would mean trees in the left side of your house, the mountain or somewhat bigger and taller structure in your right. So in Feng Shui, when we see from afar, from taking a look at your structure, that structure neighbor to you or beside you should be taller than your house, and that is to your right. And if it is to your left, it must be smaller than you. But nevertheless, this is not now observed, or this is not being done in this year or in this world or in this when we build houses or structure or building. We are not aware of it. We are not aware that our right side must be taller and our left side of our structure must be smaller than ours. And this will create clash. This will also create confrontation, especially when it is something like your structure at your right is smaller and at your left is taller. This would create not only that of the structure is even or not having that flow of the air or of the wind giving you advantage energy. This one is turning away from you. So there is a big Leo Shar, or the poison arrow, is also being created. Poison arrow is so much, or there should be a great study on this. A great study on what is giving us advantaged air or not. Why is that? Because there had been so many problems, especially during the time when our point of the system in Feng Shui. The Feng Shui that we know about is of ancient study, and it is not being studied fully. It is not being giving, or that one that should give us a thing, or that opportunity or fortunate events in our lives, because of the Leo Shar. Leo Shar is 6 poisoned arrows. The 6 poison arrows is a very complex position of energies. We think for a while that when we see the building, it is aesthetically beautiful, but this may create a trouble, or the wind is not okay. And when the wind is okay, there is dead. And when the wind is not positive, all the aspects of life of man will be affected. For example, the missing end of a building will cause something in the house. That missing corner or missing end will aggravate if it is big and there is another form of contamination, like there is a canal that stinks, or there is no trees, there is no birds around your community. These are all parts of the ecosystem of which the modern man or the modern culture do not have. We really do not have that luxury of knowing that we need to have all the completion of things, so that completion of the end and that completion of everything will give us also a very positive energy of the wind or of the air, which is required of a better life. And sometimes that missing end, missing corner, not only create conflict, it also create problems. The conflict and then the problem is stay there for a decade, or for decades, or even for centuries. We're not if this problem or conflict is not being corrected. So, for us human dwellers on earth, we must know that there is problem and then confront the problem. How is it? When you see that your structure has missing end, you have to correct it. If it is big, put trees there. Plant trees on that missing end.